Register 224946, November 9, 2021. Christian Pantoniel Acharon, the petitioner, versus People of the Philippines, the respondents. For the summary of the case, Christian Acharon was accused of violating the Anti-Violence Against Women and Their Children Act, or the VAUSI law, because his wife said he caused her mental and emotional distress by not providing enough financial support. Okay, so what happened? A and Christian married in 2011. Soon after, Christian went to Brunei for work. A claimed Christian didn't send money regularly to pay off a loan they took out for his placement fee. She was embarrassed because she could not pay back their godmother. His wife also found out that Christian was having an affair in Brunei, which caused her more distress. The lower court, or the RTC, found Christian guilty, and the Court of Appeals agreed with the decision. They said not giving financial support was a form of abuse. Christian appealed to the Supreme Court. What did the Supreme Court say? The Supreme Court overturned the lower court's decision and found Christian not guilty. So here's why. The accusation was too specific. The court emphasized that Christian was only accused of denying financial support in the original charge. Evidence about his affair should not have been considered. Denial means doing it on purpose. The court said that to be guilty of violating the VAUSI law for not providing support, it has to be proven that the person willfully refused to provide financial support with the intention of causing mental or emotional distress. Simply failing to provide support isn't enough. There must be a conscious effort to cause anguish by withholding money. Both spouses have a responsibility. The court pointed out that both husband and wives have a legal duty to support each other. The law should not punish husbands more harshly than wives in this regard. So, in simple terms, the Supreme Court decided that Christian could not be found guilty just because he didn't provide enough financial support. It had to be proven that he deliberately withheld money to hurt his wife, which wasn't the case. So that is the summarization of the case study. And for my own opinion, I agree with the Supreme Court's decision because it's important to consider the intent behind the action. Life happens and sometimes people struggle. Someone might be unable to provide as much support as they'd like. It's not fair to punish someone as a criminal just because they're having financial difficulties, especially if there's no proof they're trying to cause harm. The VAUSI law is meant to protect women and children from abuse. It should not be used to punish someone for simple financial shortcomings, especially if there's no malicious intent. As the Supreme Court pointed out, both spouses have responsibility to support each other. The law should be applied fairly to both men and women. This decision is important because it clears up a misunderstanding about the law. The Supreme Court is saying that just because someone fails to provide financial support, it does not automatically mean they committed a crime under the Anti-Violence Against Women and Their Children Act. What really matters is the intention behind the action. If a husband purposely refuses to give financial support to hurt his wife emotionally, then it can be considered psychological violence. However, If he tried to support his wife but could not because of real life struggle like losing a job or having unexpected expenses, then it should not be treated as a crime. This is a fair decision because it protects women from emotional abuse but also prevent punishing men who are simply struggling with money. If failing to provide support was always considered a crime, even those who are truly struggling would be unfairly blamed. The ruling helps ensure that only those who intentionally cause emotional harm are held accountable. In short, while financial support is important in a marriage, it's crucial to prove that someone is intentionally causing harm by withholding it before they can be found guilty for a crime. So,